Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This is going to be another pick a card reading, and this reading is going to be what do you need to know right now? Channeled messages from your spirit guides. And I'm really excited to be announcing my first giveaway. If you guys would like to be a part of this giveaway, all you have to do is follow me on my Instagram, Astrologals, and tag 2 friends on my latest post captioned giveaway. All you have to do is let me know which of the 4 pendants you'd like, and I will be announcing winners on August 1st. Alright, so as always, please take some time to meditate on these 4 decks, see which one your intuition is pulling you toward. Feel free to pause the video, take some time to really get in tune with each of the 4 decks until you feel that you've chosen a deck that's calling to you. I do advise that you do not choose by the beauty of the crystal, but rather your intuition toward the 4 decks. Alright, so once you've chosen a deck, we can go ahead and get started. This is group number 1, group number 2, group number 3, and group number 4. Alright, group number 1. What do you need to know right now? Channeled messages from your spirit guides. Let's go ahead and move these up a little bit. Alright, group number 1. We have deep knowing, 9 of Swords, the Lovers, 10 of Swords, 7 of Pentacles, the Moon card, expect a miracle, prosperity, and the Magician. Alright, so group number 1, the first thing I'm getting from this pile is that you are somebody that is an extremely hard worker. You're very diligent, you're very good with time management, you're somebody that really likes to get things done correctly, you're somebody that really focuses on the detail of things. Some would call you a perfectionist. With the 9 of Swords to the 10 of Swords, you have both of these here in your deck. With the Lovers in between, I feel that you have recently gone through a relationship of some sort, whether it be romantic or in your family or a close friend. Possibly romantic though, because of the Lovers card here, that may have pushed you to your limits. With the 9 of Swords and the 10 of Swords, it was probably a relationship that you felt you couldn't hold on to anymore because it was really pushing you to this feeling of rock bottom. It's almost this sort of energy of a karmic relationship that you could no longer hold on to. I feel that this person really knocked you off your high horse, probably made you feel smaller than you are. You probably thought that this was the last relationship you were going to have. It was that strong of an emotional connection. Although it came to a point where you could no longer hold on to this relationship, it came to a point where you could no longer hold on to this hurt. So I feel that here, what you need to know right now is that you're on this path of abundance, you're on this path of self-exploration, you're on this path of opening your heart to all that life has to offer, and here with expect a miracle. To have faith that your prayers have been heard and are being answered. So your spirit guides and ascended masters and a source energy is really taking care of you, and that is very important to know here because I feel like you are working on something very heavily in your life, something you're very focused on right now, and it might be something that you go back and forth on or you teeter on the idea if you're in the right place. Spirit wants you to know that you're exactly where you need to be and your prayers are being heard. So a message here coming in is that there are signs and synchronicities all around you, group number 1. So if you have been trying to manifest something and you feel like it's not going the way you want it to go, be very mindful of signs and synchronicities around you as Spirit is trying to relay messages to you and is trying to connect with you in very subtle ways. Here with deep knowing in the Moon card, I feel like you're somebody that's extremely intuitive, extremely in touch with your inner guidance system. So you have the ability to follow these signs, you have the ability to, get intuitive messages and feel them very deeply. You probably have this sense of just knowing claircognitively or clairsentiently why things are happening the way they are. With the Moon card and the Magician card here, I feel that you're somebody that's very imaginative and somebody that has a great sense of creativity. Therefore, what you need to know right now is that you have a very strong ability to manifest whatever it is you desire right in front of you because you have this strong ability to envision whatever it is you want to create. Not everybody has this gift where they can see what they want very clearly, and because you are very creative and because you have a very strong sense of imagination, you have a keen sense to manifest what it is you are focused on. And I feel that here you are very focused on what you envision for your future and building this foundation of abundance. With the Magician card here and the Seven of Pentacles, I feel that you are somebody that is very focused on financial stability and is very focused on putting in hard work so that you can manifest what it is you want. Although I do feel that there are times where you doubt yourself, or there are times where you will create illusions because you're very hard on yourself. And here with the Moon card, it's just a reminder that, sometimes we create these illusions, or sometimes we see things as they are not. But you are very intuitive, so follow these intuitive hunches towards your dreams, towards your goals, towards your aspirations, and towards your life purpose, because ultimately Spirit is always leading you toward your purpose. So if you ever feel negative emotion towards something, or if you ever feel something that doesn't come from a place of love, this is just coming from a place of fear. And the message behind fear is that we are being redirected toward our goals. We are being redirected toward more abundant opportunities in our life. But you are very capable of manifesting things very quickly, so do be mindful when you are in a negative mindset. You will start to see these things more quickly. And likewise to being in a positive mindset, you will also attract more positive experiences and more positive emotions. I do feel though that you are very inspired from some sort of breakup here, or some sort of let down, some sort of rock bottom where you regenerated yourself, came to a place of self-love, really found your inner magic. And Spirit wants you to know that right now is a time of abundance. Right now is a time of reward from all the hard work we've been putting forward, and to not doubt ourselves, because we are very capable being in tune with source energy and manifesting our dreams and our desires. If it is you want to put more focus on meditation or put more focus on prayer, however it is that you personally connect with Spirit, they are really trying to communicate to you how to move forward in the most positive direction for yourself right now. Okay, group number 1, that is all I have for you for this pick a card reading. If you do want to be part of the giveaway, all the information will be below in the description box. Alright, group number 2. With the rose quartz butterfly. Let's see what you need to know right now, what messages are coming through from Spirit. You have Yin, you have the Empress, you have the Knight of Cups, you have the Fool card, Bodies of Water, True Love, King of Pentacles, and Three of Pentacles. Alright, group number 2. First thing I'm picking up on very strongly is the fact that this rose quartz was connected to the Yin, to the Empress. I feel that you're somebody that has a very Aphrodite energy to you. I feel that you are somebody that has a very goddess-like Mother Nature spirit to you. Somebody that is very gentle and very nurturing towards all living things. Here with the Yin and Empress, I feel that you're somebody that is very connected to your inner feminine side. With this Yin energy here, or with this Yin card here, this is all about receiving. This is all about allowing things to come into our life. This is the art of conscious allowing. So group number 2, this is a time for calculated receptivity as you gracefully await what is coming to you, ready to accept whatever comes your way when it appears. Not being forceful or not being down on ourselves when things don't manifest as quickly as we want them to, but gracefully knowing that everything happens in divine timing and letting things flow to us. I feel that you're somebody that may be on the more sensitive side, but I feel that you're the type of person that takes very calculated steps forward by observing how others are. You probably have a very keen sense of what others are capable of just by their mannerisms and how they project onto others. I feel that you're somebody that really appreciates the grace and the beauty in others, and I'm not talking about beauty in the physical form, but beauty of the soul, beauty of people's essence, beauties of people's aura. Group number 2, what we need to know right now is that maybe there are times in our life where we just want to push on forward, where we want to be brave and open new doors and sometimes create havoc on our lives because we want things now and we don't understand why they're not going the way we want them to. But this is a message from Spirit to allow things to come into our lives. This is a time when the most effective action is going to be to allow others to show us the way forward. So while we observe others' behaviors and we follow their lead, we'll be shown a path more in flow with what we're trying to manifest. So if we are having this desire to push through right now, maybe it's time for us to take a back seat. So we can collaborate and we can offer ideas, but rather than dictating what we think must happen, I think now this is a great time to let others come to you, to let others show you the way. If you're somebody that's always extending your hands out to others, if you're somebody that's always trying to help others move forward, Spirit wants you to know that now is a time of receiving. Now is a time of letting subtle gestures of the universe show us the way, and to feel safe that we are exactly where we need to be, and that everything that happens is not happening to us, but is happening for us. So with this Knight of Cups here, I feel that you're somebody that is probably more on the sensitive side, somebody that's more in tune with your emotions, and also somebody that believes in true love and that twin flame soulmate type of connection. I feel that you're somebody that always extends your love out to others, and then sometimes may be left with an empty cup. So Spirit wants us to know that make sure we're taking care of ourselves before we lend out to others. Now is a time of self-love. Now is a time of taking care of ourselves and our own needs, and allowing all of the love and the hard work that we gracefully offer others. Now is a time of giving back to ourselves. Alright, so group 2, here with the Knight of Cups and true love. I feel that you're somebody that truly believes in that once-in-a-lifetime type of love, soulmate, twin flame sort of connection. The romantic stirrings in your heart have propelled the universe to deliver great love to you. So if this is a time when you're really seeking a soulmate, if you're really seeking a twin flame, if you're really trying to manifest that soulmate into your life, now is a great time to allow that to come to you. If you're somebody that's been very hard on yourself, or wondering why your soulmate isn't here yet, or wondering why you haven't manifested your true love, the universe wants you to know that all you have to do is receive. Here you also have bodies of water. Spend time near water, such as a lake, river, the ocean, to recharge your batteries. So if it is that you feel that you are drained often by outpouring your love to others, now is a time to give back to yourself. Now is a time to really put yourself here with this Fool card. It's a time of, and it's not selfish. They're saying it's not selfish to put your needs and yourself first. It's not selfish to give yourself what you're seeking. In fact, it's the complete opposite. It's acts of self-love. So maybe it is that, and we do have this ocean surrounding these bodies of water, so maybe if it is that we've been wanting to get out and take a vacation, to give ourselves a break from things, and we have a lot of water here actually. With the King of Pentacles and the Three of Pentacles here, I feel that you're somebody that's an extremely hard worker. You're somebody that puts a lot of focus on your surroundings and where you are grounded. You're somebody that likes things to be reliable and stable. And here with the King of Pentacles and the Three of Pentacles, this may be a time when you are working hard on whatever it is you're trying to achieve, whether that be career or financial goals. But this also, to me, is a message here with all of this love and romantic energy coming in, that you may meet a new soulmate through work, or you may meet a new soulmate that you are going to do very powerful work with. I feel here that you're some sort of light worker, or you're somebody with intuitive gifts. So maybe here it is that you meet another light worker that you're going to start working with, or you meet another light worker that ends up being a soulmate. Here with the Fool card, I feel like you're breaking away from something that is no longer serving you, whether that be in the form of a relationship, whether that be in the form of a job, maybe toxic thought patterns that you keep replaying in your head, maybe geographically that you've moved. But I feel here that you're really breaking away from something that you feel as if has been holding you back. I feel like you're somebody that's a very heart-based person, somebody that's very connected to your heart chakra, somebody that truly wants to help humanity move forward in a very graceful and nurturing way. You have this eccentric energy that other people feel captivated by. I feel like you have a very enchanting energy, and I feel like you have the type of energy that other people always fall for, or other people always try to maybe smother, and you are not necessarily wanting just anybody. I feel like you're seeking something very deep. Alright, group number 2, that is all I have for you guys. If you guys are interested in the giveaway, all the information will be below. Alright, group number 3, let's go ahead and see what you need to know right now. Channeled messages from your spirit guides. Go the distance. 3 of Wands. Strength card. Fertility. Endings and beginnings, the Death card, Ace of Swords, and the High Priestess. So the first thing I pick up when I look at these cards are the colors, and the first thing that catches my attention is all of the blues and the purples, and this really indicates to me that you are very connected to your third eye, very connected to your crown chakra. So I feel that you're somebody that is extremely in tune with the universe, somebody that's extremely connected to source energy, somebody that's very spiritual and believes in something greater than the physical realm. Here we have Go the Distance and Three of Wands. I feel that you're somebody that's really working on creating something new for yourself, somebody that's really diving onto a new path. Having the Three of Swords, so we've probably come from the Two of Swords of feeling indecisive and trying to decide which way to go. Now we're at the Three of Swords, now we're at the Three of Wands, and now we're really trying to create what we envision for ourselves. And I feel that here we have Spirit on our sides really trying to guide us and show us synchronicities and symbols on how to move forward. Here with Go the Distance, what Spirit wants you to know right now is that everything that you're working so hard to achieve is all part of your journey. And here with Endings and Beginnings in the Death card, I feel that you're going through a huge time of transformation. Ending something, beginning something new. The old must be released so that the new can enter. So it kind of feels like you may have been in this chapter where you had to leave a lot of things behind that you knew to be true. Finding out that things were not always as they seemed, finding out that you have to leave people behind that are no longer moving forward with you on your journey. And it's not that you have to leave them behind, but your paths are kind of separating, and you're finding truth in all these new things in your life. And while this may feel very isolating, or while this may feel very confusing, Spirit wants you to know that you must release these old things in order for the universe to bring you in new things that are going to continue expanding your growth. And although there may be times of pain and what we have to release and pain and what we're feeling, it's also that we can be brought bigger and better things. Sometimes uncovering the truth may feel painful at first, but it's all for the best of our evolvement. Here with the Strength card and the Three of Wands, with Go the Distance, Spirit wants us to know that we are very courageous and we have all the strength it takes to go through this dark night of the soul. If you feel that you've been going through a very hard chapter, it's all part of the journey. It's all what makes us stronger. It's all what makes us more grateful for what we end up achieving. Here I do see the spirit animal of a lizard, which indicates to me that you are somebody that has very intuitive gifts, probably tapped into different clairs, claircognizant, clairsentient, clairaudient, whichever ones you resonate with. Spirit is asking you to look back just a year ago in your life and to see how many things have changed for you just in this past year, and then to understand how many things can change for you in this upcoming year. With this Fertility card here in the Ace of Swords, I feel that these are very strong messages indicating very similar things. With Fertility here, it says, it is the perfect time for you to start new projects, access new ideas, and give birth to new conditions. So here with this Endings and New Beginnings, it's all about new things. It's all about these new opportunities to speak our truth. It's all about these new opportunities of creativity and new ideas and planting new seeds. What Spirit wants you to know right now with this High Priestess card is that you are somebody that is very intuitive, very in tune with your inner voice, your inner guidance, somebody that deeply knows the way forward. So if you ever are contemplating yourself, just know that you already know. And that here with the Strength card, Spirit wants you to know right now that you are somebody with an insane amount of resilience. You're somebody that will come back time after time again after any obstacle that the universe puts in your way, to realize that they were just barriers for you to continue moving forward. They were just tests. Now's a great time to release things that you truly know are affecting you in negative ways. And I can't stop seeing here, there's a picture of a lotus opening and the third eye is also opening. Your intuitive gifts are becoming stronger and stronger. And so Spirit wants you to know that although others may not understand these gifts, or although others may not take them seriously, deep down, you truly know what it is you're capable of. You truly know what gifts you have to offer to the world. Being a light worker here having all of this manifestation power and being able to see things very clearly. It's time to move forward. It's time to go the distance. It's time to start talking about things, but rather acting on them, and continue being resilient on your path. It's actually kind of cool now that I think about it with this crystal you have here. I think it's silicone carbonate. This crystal is for exploring your inner magic, and there's something very beautiful about these colors that just feel like manifestation. It just feels like the universe in a crystal. So that's pretty cool, because I feel like here you're really exploring inner depths of your soul and really moving forward in ways that are going to enhance your journey. Spirit wants you to know that you're moving at a very quick rate. It almost feels as if people can't catch up to you or people can't keep up with you. So don't let that get you down. Don't feel alone. Don't feel isolated. This is part of your gift, being able to see things very clearly and being able to act on them, and having the strength to move forward in a direction not many people are brave enough to go. I think this is just a huge time for you of turning the page and transforming into this next chapter of your life. Don't dumb yourself down because you feel misunderstood by people that don't understand the depth of you. The right people will show up on your path, and the right people will understand you. Alright, group number 3, that is all I have for you. If you are interested in being part of my giveaway, all the information will be below. Alright, last but not least, group number 4. Let's go ahead and see what you need to know right now. Channeled messages from your spirit guides. Alright, first card is Y. Second card is 4 of Swords. Third card, 10 of Wands. Bright future, boundaries, the Hanged Man, Wheel of Fortune, and the Sun card. Okay. Alright, so really quickly, what I'm picking up on immediately from turning these cards is that it feels like you're kind of in this chapter where things are feeling kind of like an earthquake. Things are feeling kind of choppy and maybe unstable, a little bit heavy. And honestly, a huge message coming in here from Spirit is that look forward to a bright future, because right now you're putting in this inner work that's going to lead you to bliss. It's going to lead you to joyous and abundant energy that will be very radiant and will be very understood of why you had to go through these things in order to get to where you're going. Here we do have Y and we do have the Hanged Man. So 2 things that come in right away are that you're probably not understanding why things are happening the way they are. Maybe you're confused about what you should be doing, or maybe you're confused about which direction you should go next, or some bigger decisions that you're having to make right now in life. I feel that you just have many questions. In most of these cards here, there's only one person present. You may be feeling a little bit alone or a little bit misunderstood. And here with the 4 of Swords, what you need to know right now is that it's very important to give yourself a break and give yourself a rest when you're feeling heavy. And when you're feeling like you don't have the energy to take on anything else, it's time to recharge. It's time to regenerate. It's okay for you to take a few days off. It's okay for you to take a few weeks off. This time is very pivotal right now for you to, yes, rest, meditate, and understand what's going on deep within. It kind of feels like the energy of a dark night of the soul. So if you feel like you're really down, or if you feel like you're going through a time that you're not quite understanding what's happening, it's okay. It's all part of the journey. Everybody experiences this, and it does not last forever. With the 10 of Wands, I feel that you're somebody that feels this need to take on a lot of responsibility. You're probably somebody that extends themselves in many different directions, taking on many different responsibilities, or feeling that you are responsible for things that you aren't truly responsible for. Therefore, you're probably feeling very drained and very overwhelmed, constantly feeling tired or burdened by what others are projecting onto you. So Spirit wants us to know right now that it's okay to take a step back from everybody and everything that is overwhelming us. Spirit wants us to know that we do not need to worry. We need to stop worrying, because everything's going to be okay. So if you're somebody that's truly worrying about your future, you're not living in the present moment. And Spirit wants us to know that when we fear the future and when we overthink the past, we're never going to be aligned with our now. And so the 4 of Swords is very important here, because we need to meditate and get back in tune with ourselves and get back in tune with our higher selves, and let Spirit guide us with these synchronicities and these numbers that they put on our path, so that we can continue moving forward. With boundaries here, love yourself enough to say no to others that demand your energy and time. So what Spirit wants you to know right now is that if there is anybody in your life, or if there are friendships or connections, lovers, family, anybody draining you of your energy, it doesn't matter who they are. If it's making you feel less than, if it's making you feel overwhelmed, if it's making you feel anything other than love, it's okay to say no. It's okay to, put a healthy boundary between that relationship. With a hangman here, I feel that there are some things that you're contemplating heavily on right now, some things that you're trying to decide but may not have a clear direction on. And what Spirit wants you to know right now with this Wheel of Fortune and the Sun card, that it's time to do it the 180, it's time to do the impossible, it's time to take action, it's time to move forward. What Spirit wants us to know right now, that it's time to get serious about what we truly want and what we truly desire. Who in our life is holding us back? Who in our life is depleting us of our energy? Who in our life do we need to stray away from in order to gain clear insight of what we want to move forward with? Spirit is wanting us to know right now that it's important to continue learning and continue expanding our minds in whichever ways that we enjoy. So whether if that's reading or starting a new hobby or meditation or traveling, Spirit wants us to know that it's time to expand our horizons and really expand the way we're thinking, because I feel like we're limiting ourselves by having this fear-based thought. It's time to cut out this fear-based thinking, and it's time to really be more imaginative and more creative about our goals. And this message that keeps coming through is like, it's a good time to check in with our older goals and see if we're on, the same path that we have set forward for ourselves. What Spirit wants you to know right now is that do not be so hard on yourself. Take a rest when you need to rest. Productivity does not equal success, so stop feeling like you're not getting enough done. Stop feeling like you're not successful because you're not being productive. Take time for yourself to really realign and to really root yourself back in a stable place. And here with the Sun card, what Spirit wants you to know right now is that it's a great time to get more in tune and in touch with your inner child. So if you feel that you've been a little more hard on yourself or a little more serious with yourself, now's a great time to go do things that fill your soul. If it is gardening for you, if it is playing with children, if it is going to the playground and being that adult on the playground. Whatever that is for you that helps bring out your inner child, being silly, being goofy, laughing, giggling, watching your favorite comedy show. This is a chapter in your life that you might need to just rest, and you might need to just reevaluate where you are, reevaluate your goals, and reevaluate who you're spending your time with. Alright, group number 4, that is all I have for you. If you guys are interested in my giveaway, all the information will be below. Alright guys, that is all I have for this pick a card reading. If you did enjoy this video, I would love for you to like and subscribe and comment below which group you chose. I love to hear back from you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I look forward to seeing you in the next one. Take care.